Hello, everyone. It's me, on a sneak. Yeah, I wanted to come back on here and share some more of my thoughts on my video I did last night. Okay, about this daddy culture. Okay, and how it affects children. Okay, now last night I didn't went over a few of my opinions and points on why I feel it is not right to be calling your man or boyfriend or, you know, who you're dating or whatever you guys are out there doing, daddy. Like I was stating, okay, you have one father, and you have the Father up above, the Most High. And let me say to you all, Shalom, happy Sabbath. I'm fasting. I'm starving right now, so I'm trying to make the best of it. Just been drinking water. No. So let me get started. And I want to talk, like I told you guys in my description, I'm going to be going over, sharing history and sharing my thoughts. And like I said, my own endeavors. Okay. So that's what we're going to be doing right now. We're going to be doing a story time on this daddy era. It needs to end. Which I know it's not, but that's your prerogative. This is my prerogative. And that's what I think. So, anyways, I want to get on to why that subject and why that daddy thing upsets me and has traumatized me so like bad. We're going to do another story time, and this story time it's going to be about my mother. She's no longer with us. She died in 2019. Um, Now, my mom, um, and I'm not making excuses for nobody's bad behavior or what they done. I'm just speaking on what I went through. Um, my mother, when she had, like I was stating, she got divorced. Her and my father, I got divorced. I don't know what happened, but the men she was dating was abusive and crazy and sick. And yeah, um, the only one that anyone ever really knew about that had abused me was my dad's brother, my uncle. And that's only because my mom's younger sister had got it out of me one day on the porch. Because I probably wouldn't have said nothing about that either, because children are just terrified to come out with the truth because nobody wants to believe them. And then it's like a pedophile society, sick society going on. But back on subject, um, my mother, um, she had this, I'm going to call him an animal because that's what he was. Um, Me and my brother were terrified to death of this guy. But she would make us call him dad, daddy. And that never sat well with me. We were scared. You know, we had to do it or we got beat, tortured, whatever. You know. Um, Before that animal, there was another animal my mother was dealing with. I can remember when I was younger, And I thank the Most High so much because I guess when children go through trauma like that, it blacks out of their head. And, you know, you have to be strong and really anointed and chosen to endure the things that I had to endure. Because this first guy, um, which is now I'm gonna call him animal number one. Okay. Um, my mother had to work a lot, and she would leave us with these men. This one man in particular was we were with all the time. And we were terrified of him too because we watched him beat my mother bloody with belts. He beat us. I mean, all of that. But this guy, when my mom would leave us with him, I just have memories of him taking me to this attic and telling me to lay on my stomach and him molesting me. Okay. And I never told my mother. I never really told anybody except for probably my seed's father and one other. But yeah, I never told because I was that terrified. But she would have us calling him daddy. Okay. That's not cool. Okay. Um, I want to tell you people out there, watch who you're dating, you know. And if you do choose to have some seeds or children, um, watch them carefully, you know. Don't just be leaving them with any dude that you just met or that, because he gave you a good vibe or whatever, you think it's okay. It's not okay. And that's something I never did with my seeds. That's why I went so hard with that, dealing with mine. Okay. Now, I never, and I don't care, I never, ever had my seeds call somebody else daddy. Well, I wasn't even, oh man, um, it's just wild to me, like what I'm seeing on this internet and what's going on, you know. Even uh, my younger son, uh, and believe me, his father abused him bad. I'm talking about molested bad, like all type of stuff. But still and yet, because I raised my seeds to respect, especially when they were younger and I'm coming up. And mind you, I got pregnant at 15, had my first son at 16. Okay. I was a young mother. I left home at 17 because I couldn't even endure the craziness no more. And I wanted to get my son out of that situation. And I did. Okay. But even my younger son, he just turned 18 in September. I never, and like I was telling you guys, I was in a relationship for 5 years. Okay. Crazy, 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 crazy. But I would tell my son, like, even through all that stuff that I had to go through with his father, you know, I still would sit my son down. I still would talk to my son and tell him, you got one father, you know, that's it, one. That irked me so bad, and I would get so mad. Like, I never did that. Never, never. And I feel it's not right. Now, I know some people may argue with me, well, what if we're married and, you know, this and that. Like I said, that's your prerogative, you know? As far as me, never, never. I don't care if I got married tomorrow or if I got married down the line or whoever, whatever. But well, my seeds are grown now. Well, my youngest is 18, but even if they were still small and I ever, no, no, I couldn't do it. Mm-mm, no, because I don't think it's right. Okay, some people may disagree with me, the stepdaddy thing or whatever, like stepdaddy steps up and takes on all this and that. Cool, but that's not your father, period. And I get on this internet and I'm trying to get justice for me and my son, especially my son, because he's really strong. He's strong. Yeah, he gets that from his mama. Yes, but I sit and talk to him like, cause you know, I tell him I'll get on here and I'll talk. I'll talk that mess or I'll talk about stuff. Cause still and yet, I tell him I don't. It's not right to disrespect your father or your mother. No matter what they do, that's their spirit, that's their soul. They're gonna have to deal with the Most High with that because you reap what you sow. I don't know, call it karma, call it whatever, but you reap what you sow, you know. And I do that for him, okay? But that daddy stuff, it's not cute. It's not cute, and I like I said, quite frankly, it's nasty. It's really nasty to me to see women, you know, calling their husband or boyfriend or something, daddy, dad, huh? He gave birth. He you came out there sack. They're the ones that gave you life, or you know what I mean? No, that's not cool. That's not cool. That was the type of mother I was, okay, and still am. I was a strict mother. I still am, and yeah, when it comes to my seeds, yeah, I went hard because of what I've been through, okay, and I have so many testimonies. How the Most High kept me strong and kept me going. You know, I told you I was gonna do a video on, I put a picture up I posted a picture and I wanted to do a video on that, but I'm not gonna do that tonight. But I was on this subject because it just blows my mind. And let me tell you guys something else. It's not safe out here. You've seen the statistics of all the states and all that with all these diseases, and they got stuff they ain't even found a name for yet. Okay. Let me thank the Most High right now because I know when I found out, for facts, you know, but I always do this because I don't play. But when I found out for facts, when I was getting messages from these other women, um, you know, um, yes, sir, I flew and got all my tests done, everything, and I am clean, and that's how I plan to stay. Because guess what? There's nothing worth your health or your soul, okay? Nothing. And your peace of mind. And yeah, I get lonely, but I pray, you know? It's like right now, I prayed hard, you know? And like I told you guys, I'm not religious. I'm not a Christian. I'm not. I believe I follow scripture and try to do the best I can and try to be better every day. Try to better myself, you know? And people are out here worried about all the wrong things. And like I was saying before, I'm not a desperate woman. I can sit here alone. Do I want a good man? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I do. But I'm not the type to settle, If I'm not happy and I'm getting mistreated and I see stuff going on that is detrimental to me or my son or, you know, my health or anything, got to go. Like Tina Turner said, what's love got to do? Got to do with it. Because I could love you all day long and let you go and never speak to you again, especially if you did some real foul stuff. But yeah, moral of the story is you young women out there, protect yourself, you know. And I don't care if you're on birth control or whatever yet, protect yourself. Or just abstain from sex. Like right now, I'm considering myself celibate because no, sir, I didn't been traumatized so much from this mess. I'm no, mm-mm, mm-mm. And I'm fine with that. I am fine. And as I break down more testimonies, you guys will see why I'm fine with that. Okay, you guys should be too. And let me tell you something. Um, People out there that are saying, coming on my videos trying to troll, oh, you're racist, oh, you said this. I'm sharing facts, okay? And I have half and half grandbabies, okay? And let me tell you something. My daughter's married, okay? And been with her boyfriend since, well, her husband. I'm sorry, let me retract that. Her husband since she was a youngin', okay? And they're married. So that'll tell you that right there. That my daughter was not in the streets. Because I would come get her, okay? If that was going on. There's stuff going on now that I don't wish to speak on. But yeah. I just want to let you guys know. Better watch. Because they lurking. And there's a lot of undercover guys out here. A lot of undercover. Twinkle toes. That's what I call them. Twinkle toes. You know. Now, it's one thing, you know, to be gay or call yourself a homosexual or whatever, but it's another thing when you're hiding it and, you know, you got a woman or, you know, a wife or whatever. Just be yourself. I mean, it's your soul. Like I'm just dying. You know, that's your life, that's your soul. You didn't heard the truth. You didn't heard the scriptures about how it's an abomination, all type of stuff. You know, that's on you. But you can't say you never heard the truth or you never been told because you have. See, this internet business was meant to go against us, you see, but it worked in our favor because the message and the word, truth, has came out and is getting out more and more. So yes, um, like I was saying, yeah, I don't like that, you know. And to me, it's like sorcery, you know, some witchcraft type stuff. And I'm still going to get on that subject because it's a long one. Because people that aren't woke and don't have insight or the sight to see, or you know what I'm saying, they're not going to recognize these things. A lot of you have witches and warlocks in your family. A lot of you are living with them. A lot of you are going to bed with them right now at night and don't even know it. you know. But yeah, I'm gonna break that down too because yeah, I've been through the ringer, okay, and still battling these demons. Still. Because the Most High says, be bold as a lioness and endure. Endure to the end. Yes. Okay. And I have a lot of faith. You have to have faith, but you also have to have works with that faith. Okay. So, yeah, I just wanted to say, you guys, pay attention to your children, your seeds. Pay attention to what they're watching. Pay attention to what they're doing. Pay attention who they're around. Pay attention to their movements, their actions. Pay attention how if anything changes. Pay attention. Seriously. Because a lot of these children are scared to come out and say anything because they've been threatened, you know, all type of stuff. I'm going to talk about that too because I have a story on that. My own story on that. But I'm just trying to tell you guys to watch. And when you notice something, get them help, get them counseling. You know, don't just let it go. And one thing I do hate is I understand. Now, let me tell you something. My mother, she had a friend who was a witch, and that witch had a daughter who molested me. I'm talking about she looked like Hercules to me, how small I was, and was molesting me. Okay. I never even told my mother about that. I was so scared and timid, you know. And I'm saying all this because I hope it helps somebody out there. You know, pay attention. Stop letting these injustices just go on and letting these pedophiles just get away with all type, it's not right. It's not right. And you young women out there, I know you want to go out and party and shake it and club.